Shalom. First, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Machak Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. Real quick, I was just watching the elder brother Yashawamba's video. Okay, about the testimonies, all right, of the other elder brothers who as they were speaking, all right. There was one where he played in here, all right, as the brother was basically he said that he was talking about earthquakes, and as he mentioned the name of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, there was an earthquake that hit right then and there. Okay, which that wasn't by coincidence. Okay, that was by design. Okay, the Lord did that on purpose. All right, but we're seeing these earthquakes being a major thing now. Okay, they're hidden in different locations, back to back to back. All right, and it's making the headlines. Okay, why? Because it's prophecy. Why are they all hitting at this point in time? Okay, while all these other signs of prophecies are taking place, you have these prophecies also taking place. Well, the Lord prophesied it. Okay, and so the question remains: if this is what we've all been waiting for, shouldn't this be the topic? Shouldn't this be what we're talking about? Okay. All right, but nonetheless, and it shows you the difference between the spirits, all right, that are out here. All right, you have the spirits of the prophets, the true men of the Lord, all right, the true men of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, who are focused, all right, and they're pushing prophecy. And then you have the spirit of these other guys out here who are solely concerned about what other men are doing in their personal lives, and scoffing and scorning and all of that, to the point that what those men at one point were waiting for is happening now, but because they're so blinded with demons and hate towards their fellow brethren, all right, they can't see the prophecies that are hitting, all right, because they're basically in the sunken place. All right, they're like, get out. This is Luke 21:10. All right, I only got about 3 precepts, so we'll go with that. If the spirit hits me or anything else, we'll incorporate that in there. All right. So this is Luke 21:10. Then he said unto them. Now this is Yahweh Shai speaking. Okay, let's see if I can put the red letter on. All right. Then he said unto them, nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. Yes, and we already see that going on now, but we're gonna have race wars and class wars, all right, and these nations, all right, are already going against each other, but it's gonna be escalated to the point, all right, that you're gonna know that this is abnormal, and that's how you're gonna tell, yeah, that's prophecy right there. It's not coincidence. Okay, it says, and great earthquakes. Now mind you, the Lord said, all these signs, all right, this generation shall not pass till all these be fulfilled, basically. Okay, so you can't say, oh well, it's just by chance that all these earthquakes are hitting, by themselves. No, because you have other signs that the Lord spoke of taking place at the same time. Okay, so these are these are those special earthquakes, those prophetic earthquakes, not just the quote unquote regular natural disasters. No. These are the prophetic earthquakes. All right, maybe I should title the video that, the prophetic earthquakes. All right, so it says, nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and great earthquakes shall be in diverse places. Mind you, the Lord said what? Great earthquakes, and that's what we're seeing. 7-point this, 6-point that, aftershock this, another earthquake, and it's happening, like it's for lack of a better word, I don't have a word right now, but it's hitting back to back, and it's hitting in different, diverse, meaning different locations. Okay, it says, and famines and pestilence and fearful sights and great signs shall there be from heaven. Okay, so once we're seeing the earthquakes, the Lord mentioned that first, right? We're seeing the earthquakes, all right, and the Lord mentioned what? Famines, along with pestilence. Okay, now what do we see going on with this whole crops? The farmers not being able to plant these crops. People aren't really paying attention to it, not knowing that it's going to come back to bite them and affect them. Okay, so like the Lord did prophesy, there will be famines, all right, in the world, man. And man, when that famine hits America, a lot of you people are doomed. Okay? It says, and pestilence and fearful sights and great signs shall there be from heaven. All right? You have these eclipses, all right? These different sightings of chariots, okay? These different cloud shapes, the noises in the skies out of nowhere. All these different things are not just blood moons, okay? All these different things aren't just happening just for fun, all right? These are prophecy, man. And that's why the Lord said, all right, here, or the scriptures say here in 2nd Ezra 9:1. Ezra was told what? He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. Okay? So we're supposed to be measuring the time diligently. What does that mean? Constantly watching what's going on. Okay? We know what the prophecies are, so we're watching. All right? We're watching the news. We're going on these news websites. Okay? Paying attention to the signs that are happening in the world. That's how you measure the time diligently in itself. All right? And when thou seest part of the signs past, all right, what are those signs? I just read a few of them. So when you see part of those signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Okay? And this applies to us now too, because guess what? When we're seeing the signs that the scriptures told us to look out for. We're seeing part of it come to pass. Okay? These earthquakes, all right? These different disasters, all right? Where's the microchip? All these different signs we're seeing come to pass. So the Lord said, well, once you see part of these signs, understand that you're living in that very same time that the Most High is going to begin to visit the world which he made. All right? And how does he visit the world? With these disasters. And boy, oh boy, man, when Jacob's trouble gets set in full gear, you're going to know that the Lord is here. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world. The scriptures are precise. Okay? Notice before these earthquakes started hitting like crazy, because they've been hitting for a while. But out of nowhere you had what? Sudden uproars. Different parts of the world. You know? You have one here, you have one there, you have one here, to the point where even RT News came out and said that there's these uproars or there's uproars all around the world, even in Hong Kong. Okay? Protests here, you know? And there's no coincidence that these two things are happening at the same time. Okay? Because the Lord does it all by design. So reading again, it says, therefore, all right, 2nd Ezra 9 and 3. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes, which we're seeing now, and uproars of the people in the world, not just in the country, but if you notice, these uproars are all over the world. You think this is by chance, by coincidence? No. It says, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning, because that's what prophecy is. All right? It's before it happens. Okay? So guess what? We understand that. Okay? We understand that's understanding prophecy. All right? And we believe it. Okay? So we're seeing it come to pass, man. But for some people, it's gonna take the big prophecies, the irreversible ones, which none of these prophecies are reversible, but the big ones that'll put death in your face. Okay, it's gonna take those for those people to understand. Oh shoot, yeah, this is prophecy, man. All right, those men weren't crazy, and they weren't kidding around. All right, it says, for like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. Okay, so we're in that time, man. Let's look up the word manifest. See what we find on here. Oh, manifest, to show plainly, to discover, disclose. All right, display by actions. So the end, all right, the end, ooh, clearly revealed to the eye or the understanding, open to view or comprehension. Okay, evident, plainly, clear, apparent, evident. So we're seeing these signs and we understand that the end is what is right there. It's plain, it's manifest that we are in the last days. Okay, we are at the end. And if you can't see it, then you've been spiritually blinded purposely by the Lord. Okay, because that's how clear it is, that you have to be blinded not to see it. All right, it's not like it's nighttime. No, it's daytime. All right, and the sun is beaming everywhere, so you can see it. All right, and if you standing there talking about, nah, I can't see nothing, then you clearly blind. All right, it says, even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings in wonder and powerful works, and endings in signs, slakia, in effects and signs, and that's what we're seeing going on. All right, but I'm gonna end it with this. All right, this is 2 Peter 3:3. Knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lusts. Okay, that is also a part of prophecy. All right, but here's the part. And saying, where is the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, meaning going back to the spirit world, all things continue as they were from the beginning of the creation. Okay, but you got to understand that what? While they're saying this, it says what? For this they willingly are ignorant of, that by the word of the Most High the heavens were of old, and the earth standing out of the water in the water. All right, but they're saying, oh, where is the promise of his coming, so and so. They're caught up in that mindset of scoffing so much that they don't see exactly what they're saying. Oh, you guys said this was gonna happen. What did they say? It's June. Ain't no microchip. Well, what do you see going on now? What is he gonna say? All right, when they present it to him in his face, you know. So they're in the mindset. They're stuck in the mindset of talking crap and scoffing, that they don't see that the same thing that they're scoffing against is happening right before their eyes. Okay, and that's a scary thing, man. If you have the sincere spirit of a prophet, when prophecies take place, your spirit should be burning to prophesy or to speak on them, all right, or to bring out the information and to edify. That is your purpose. So when your purpose is calling you, that should be the priority on your mind. All right. That's why nothing excites us more than prophecy, man. When these prophecies hit, man, we get excited. Okay, we get excited because that's our spirit. Okay, but I'm not gonna drag this video low, and this is edifying to the elect. All right, stay watching, and as the scriptures said here in 2 Ezra 9:1, man, measure thou the time diligently in itself. Okay, get involved, put your hands to the plow, man. Okay, and for those of you who've been dragging your feet, you better start playing catch up. Okay, because the time is short. Like we read here, the end is manifest. So you better start running your ass to the finish line, man. Lord willing, this is edifying to the elect. Call hello Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, and Shalom.